This may save your life today. This may save your marriage today. This may save your business today, like it did mine. If you focus on all the negative consequences or the negative circumstances in your life today, they will continue. I had this client once. It was a couple, and he had an issue with porn. He liked it. He's been looking at it for years and years and years of his life. He married this woman. The woman knew he liked porn, and it didn't bother. But after a few years of it, she became disgruntled in it, and her insecurities came up, and it's kind of an evolving thing in her life. And all she did was focus on it being a negative thing, which many of us think it is and know it is. And it can be very devastating. Porn can be very devastating to marriages. But they came to me, and I said to him, I said, look, this negativity, ma'am, in your life is causing more of it in his life. You are one. So if you keep focusing on the negative things in his life, they will expand and grow. If you just stop looking at his phone, if you stop thinking he's going to leave you, stop thinking all those negative stuff that he's going to abandon you. She had abandonment issues. Stop looking at all that, because he wasn't. He wasn't looking at. He wasn't talking to nobody on there. He wasn't on any sites, or he wasn't doing that. But she thought he was because of her past. So I just told her. I said, stop looking at his phone. Stop bringing up the circumstances of his life about that. I said, just stop. Don't even mention it. Don't even bring it up. And watch what happens. In my conversations with him, I asked him how much he looked at it, how long he looked at it, how many days he looked at it consecutively, and he gave me those answers. Then, as I spoke to her, and she says, no, I haven't been looking at his phone, no, I haven't bothered him, that the power in him alleviated everything. It went away easier on him. It's because we are all one, actually. But they were one. They were a married couple. And so her reactions and actions affected him without even knowing it. It was a strange thing. And many of you know my story of when I was about to get divorced, and Joanne and I were on a tight boat. We were ready to just quit it. The ship was sinking, you know what I mean? And I decided, by watching the movie called The Secret, I stopped focusing on the negative things in our marriage. I stopped focusing on the negative things in her life, the problems I thought she was. So I started saying positive things about her. I said 10 times, I wrote down 10 different things of what I thought, what I was grateful for in her life. She's a great mom. She's a great grandmother. She's a great everything. She's a great, wonderful cook. I focus on all the positive in her life. Within a matter of 3 days, our marriage was totally wonderful. You see, if you focus on the negative in somebody else's life, that continues it in their life, as strange as it sounds. So this is what men, stop focusing on the negative things in your spouse. Focus on the positive things in their life. And those things will come out even more. One of the things I said about my wife was, she had never said this before, never. She said, I kept saying, she's my best friend. It's never been said in any of my marriages. Well, that's another story. But I never said any of them were about my best friend. So this time when I started these affirmations about my wife, that's when life started to change. One day, she says to me, Dale, we're best friends, aren't we? And I blew my mind. I never even said it one time to her. Try it. Write down 10 things about your spouse. 10 things you love about your spouse, because there's 10. There could be 20. And all those negative things will go out of your mind, and they won't come around. Now, if stuff happens in the future just pull that list out again and do it all over, because it's worked. And I've been doing this for probably about 7 years of our marriage. And it's amazing how things can go one direction, but things can get better if you change your focus and change your mouth and quit bringing up all the negative baloney in their life. And the positive will show up in a stronger way. You guys have a great day and have a happy marriage, happy spouse, happy house. Love you.